There's a reason you're awake right now. Not because of the coffee you had this afternoon, not because of your phone, not because something is wrong with you. Your brain is doing something at 3 a.m. that it was designed to do. Something humans have been doing for 300,000 years. And the fact that you think it's a problem is actually the problem. Let me explain. We live in the first generation of humans that expects to sleep in one single block. 8 hours, lights off, lights on. Done. But for 99.9% of human history, that's not how sleep worked. Before electricity, before candles were even common, humans slept in two phases. Historians call it first sleep and second sleep. You'd fall asleep shortly after sunset, sleep for about 4 hours, then wake up, fully awake, sometimes for 1 hour, sometimes 2. And this wasn't considered a problem. It was just life. During that gap, that quiet window in the middle of the night, people would do something that modern science is only now realizing was incredibly important. They would think. Not the anxious, spiraling kind of thinking you do at 3 a.m. today. Something different. Something your brain is still trying to do, if you let it. In the early 1990s, a psychiatrist named Thomas Wehr ran an experiment. He took a group of people and removed all artificial light from their lives. No lamps, no screens, nothing but natural darkness for 14 hours a night. Within weeks, something remarkable happened. Every single participant naturally shifted into a biphasic sleep pattern. 4 hours of sleep, a quiet gap of 1 to 2 hours, then another 4 hours of sleep. But here's what made the study famous. During that midnight gap, Wehr measured their brain chemistry. He found that the participants' brains were flooded with prolactin, the same hormone released during deep meditation. It creates a state of calm, almost trance-like wakefulness. Their brains weren't malfunctioning. They were entering a state of consciousness that modern humans have almost completely lost. And here's the part that changes everything. When you wake up at 3 a.m. and your mind starts racing, your brain might be trying to enter that state. But because you're surrounded by the glow of your phone and the belief that you should be asleep, you panic. And that panic turns a natural process into what we now call insomnia. But the midnight gap wasn't just about biology. It shaped human culture itself. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherer societies noticed something striking. The most important conversations don't happen during the day. They happen at night, around a fire. A study found that daytime conversations in these groups are mostly practical. Who's hunting where? What needs to be fixed? Logistics. But at night, especially late at night, the conversations shift entirely. People tell stories, they share dreams, they talk about fears, relationships, the meaning of things. 81% of nighttime campfire talk was devoted to storytelling. The researchers concluded that firelight and the darkness around it fundamentally changed how humans communicated. The darkness removed social pressure. The fire created a small circle of safety, and in that circle, people became more honest, more vulnerable, more creative. This is where mythology was born, where religion started, where the first ideas about right and wrong were debated. And your brain still remembers this, that urge you feel at 3 a.m. to think about your life, to replay conversations, to wonder about your purpose. It's not a malfunction. It's an echo, a 300,000-year-old echo of sitting around a fire and making sense of the world. So what went wrong? In 1879, Thomas Edison commercialized the light bulb. Within 2 decades, the night was conquered. Streets were lit. Factories ran 24 hours. And for the first time in human history, darkness became optional. The biphasic sleep pattern, which had been universal across every culture on Earth, vanished in a single generation. By the 1920s, doctors were already telling patients that waking up at night was a disorder, a problem to be fixed. But the biology didn't change. Your brain didn't get the memo. 300,000 years of evolution doesn't disappear because Edison flipped a switch. Your body still produces that surge of prolactin around 3 a.m. Your mind still tries to enter that reflective state, but instead of a dark room and silence, it gets a bright screen and a Google search for, "Why can't I sleep?" And that's the trap. The moment you label the waking as a problem, your stress hormones spike. Cortisol floods your system. The calm, meditative state that your brain was trying to create gets destroyed, replaced by anxiety, frustration, and the feeling that something is broken. Nothing is broken. The program is still running. You're just fighting it. Here's what most people never consider. What if the thoughts that come to you at 3 a.m. are the most important thoughts you'll have all day? Think about it. During the day, your brain is in execution mode. Tasks, deadlines, notifications, conversations, there's no room for depth. But at 3 a.m., with everything stripped away, your brain finally has space to process what actually matters. That's why you think about old relationships at 3 a.m. That's why you question your career at 3 a.m. That's why you suddenly have clarity about something that confused you for weeks. Your brain isn't torturing you. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. Using the quietest moment of the night to sort through the noise and find the signal. The ancient humans who sat in that midnight gap weren't anxious. They were processing. And some of the most important ideas in human history, stories, beliefs, inventions, were born in that exact state of mind. You have access to the same state every single night. So the next time you wake up at 3 a.m. and your mind starts running, try something different. Don't reach for your phone. Don't fight it. Don't label it as insomnia. Just lie there. Let the thoughts come. Don't judge them. Don't try to solve anything. Just observe, the way your ancestors did for 300,000 years, in the gap between first sleep and second sleep. You might be surprised by what your mind shows you when you finally stop fighting it. This is Pyrgo. If this changed how you think about your own mind, subscribe. I make videos like this every week, exploring the psychology, history, and science behind the things you feel but can't explain. I'll see you in the next one.